Hi, Karen C recently asked on Talk Graphics how she would go about making an annual tabbed display showing agendas and minutes of meetings with buttons that led to PDF files. Gary Priester came along and supplied the basis of what I've used on here, and I just want to expand a bit more on it to give other people some ideas of ways that can be done. Okay, so what have we got at the moment? We've just got this mouse off layer, which consists of that heading, this body text here, which is at the moment lorem ipsum text, but we just explain briefly that these agendas are available from 2012 onwards, and to click the tabs, etc., etc. You have this background image here, and then along here you have this home button, this button here that links to 2012 agendas, that one that leads to 2013 agendas, and that one that leads to, which should lead to 2014, but I haven't changed that at present. And this one here I'll explain later on. Okay, so let's thing to look at is I'm going to lock up the mouse off layer, and I'm going to go to the 2012 and open up that layer, and you can immediately see that you've got on this layer you've got 2012 agendas written across the top, so we know where we are. An even bigger hint here says it's 2012. Because every page is virtually the same, I think it helps to have something big like that, a big hint. And then you have these menu buttons down here leading to wherever you want to go, and down here you've got something that I'll explain to you later. So on this page you've got the actual background shape there. You've got this year heading, you've got this damn big year hint, you've got the monthly menu, and you've got this other button here. So there's the actual background is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles on it on this 2012 layer. So let me just see how that would go, and I'm going to test that now. I might have to resize this window a bit. Okay. As I say, this is based on Gary's template that he's applied. Might be a bit small for that, but here we are at the agendas home page, etc. And just an explanation of where it is. And then click on this 2012, and that opens the 2012 pop-up layer, which has the different colour, so that colour matches that tab. It doesn't match this tab, it doesn't match this tab, and it doesn't match that tab. So it indicates that that's where we are, 2012. You've got 2012 agendas as a header, and you've got this big hint of 2012. You've got this other thing we'll explain later, and here you have the main menu. And if you look down on the bottom left here, you'll be able to see where these buttons link to. So if I hover over January, at the bottom left there it says, forget the other bit that says 2012, so it links to a folder called 2012, and in that folder is a file called January PDF. If I come down, similarly it links to a folder 2012 February PDF, come down again, 2012 March PDF, and so on, right down to 2012 December PDF. So you all have that menu already made, so it's already there. I've gone back to the agendas there, so I'll close that for a minute. Okay, now how useful is that then? Okay, the next thing that I want to do is I want to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items on this page here by drag selecting over them. Notice that the mouse off layer is not locked, is locked, so I can't select anything on there. And if I drag select over it, it says 6 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what the 6th one is. Doesn't matter. I'll go edit, copy, and then when I go off that 2012 and I'm going to go on to 2013, and actually all you're seeing is nothing's on this page, you're just seeing the mouse off layer, and to prove that I'll unshow the mouse off layer. I'm going to go Control Shift V, which pastes those 6 objects back on that layer. I'm going to just click on the mouse off one again so we can see it. What I need to do then is, if you notice that the 2012 is already matching up with that 2012, but I want this, so I'm going to change the header to 2013. I'm going to change the big hint to 2013, and the first thing you notice there, that following 2013, the tabs don't match up there. So I'm going to click on that background rectangle that says a shape, and down here I have various named colours. That colour's one for the index page, that was for 2012, which it currently set at. This is 2013, and I'm going to select the 2013 to change that colour of that shape rectangle to that, and then it immediately looks like that tab is correct. Now finally what I need to do is select this menu item, and it is actually a menu, so I can just double click on it, and you can see it's exactly the same as the 2012 menu, and it goes January opens the 2012 January PDF. If I click on that, all I have to then do is go around changing all the 2012s to 2013s. Unfortunately, let me just move this over here a minute. Xara, for some reason, has these things that every time you change them you have to click OK and it closes a window. 2013, OK, it closes a window. It would be of more help if you could just go 2013 apply rather than OK, and then you wouldn't have to keep double clicking to reopen it and go on ad infinitum. 2013, and just quickly run through. OK, changing this menu, 2013, OK, 2013, OK, 2013, OK, just a couple more to do. 2013, OK, and finally 2013, OK. Click OK, I'll quick save that, and then I'm going to preview it. So it opens in the agendas, and 2012 comes up as expected with the tab the same colours as the back page background. It says 2012, 2012, and as I mouse over, looking down the bottom left hand corner again, you can see, as it did before, these files point to the 2012 folder and to the correct PDF. Now when I click on the 2013, it now comes up the 2013 page background matches the 2013 tab, because they're both named colours. That tab there is coloured 2013, and this page background is coloured 2013, and that's the beauty of named colours. And not only that, you can change them, and that will change every element of them. A bit of bother at the start, but well worth it in the long run. And as I mouse over these now, you can see that if they now go to, instead of 2012, we've got the folder 2013, 2013 February, 2013 March, 2013 April, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to pause at the moment before I go on, because otherwise it gets very repetitious. Just pausing. Okay, I'm back again now, and if you remembered, we just set up the 2013 page, and I've gone through how to change the header text here, the big hint here, the buttons here, and the background colour for that. So rather than go through it all again, I've now set up, whilst I pause the video, I've now set up the 2014 by doing exactly the same as pasting in the 2012 page, and here I have it. I've matched the 2014 background to the 2014 colour, so the tabs match up. I've changed the text of the header to 2014, the big hint 2014, and the nav bar properties, because it's so much easier to work on a nav bar, and all I've had to go through from 2012 was change all those to 2014, and that works fine. So basically that's the same. So what I need to do if I wanted to do it for 2015 is copy the 2012 or whatever menu onto 2015, or 2016, 2017, 2018, change the background colour to match the tab using named colours, change the title to 2015, 16, 17, similarly with the big hint on here, and double click on the nav bar and change that to the relevant year folder. So that's quite clear. So that's what we've got so far. What is this button? It's not a button. What's that for? And basically, what that's for. Say you're running a website for somebody, and it happens to be June, and we don't have December, November, October, and all the rest of it. You could actually just say the latest one was June, and you could put that like that. And where are we? 2014. If I select that, I've only coloured red here, so you can actually see it, and it's highlighted so you know what it is. But if you actually set it to 2014, it disappears, and when we go to preview the website and I go to 2014, bottom, I'm gonna miss there. 2014, am I in the right one? I'm in 2014. I'll just preview it again. 2012, 2013, 2014. For some reason that's not going to 2000, sorry, it's clicking onto 2014, and I think probably something to do with this tab that's not quite correct. But you can actually see now that you've got January, February, March, April, May and June, but you don't have the rest of the years. If you don't particularly like that as a thing, you can always apply semi-transparency to it. Let's just try it like that. And well, before I go, I'll just check on the mouse off layer and check whether that's what it is, change. It's got to be linked to 2014, apply, OK. We'll save that for a minute. Right, let's try again now. This time on the agenda's home page, click on the 2012, they're all ready and available, but you wouldn't normally see that because that hider bar, as I call it, would be the same colour as the background colour for that layer. Similarly on the 2013, that hider bar would be the same colour as the background colour 2013 and the name colour. And here we have 2014, which is basically the same, but instead of actually hiding the buttons altogether, the buttons aren't clickable. It gives a hint of what's to come. That's just a matter of choice. So that's again up to how you want to do it. Just giving you an idea there. And there's one final thing to say, and that's, let's go back to the mouse off layer, and this section here is again another hider bar, which again, if you colour white, you wouldn't be able to see, but if I move it down like this, you can see I've already got buttons made right through to 2018 by just moving that hider bar. So that's you can actually develop the website so everything's in place for several years later, and all you need to do then is get your client to supply the PDF for the agenda or the minutes, and then you go into the layer, you click on that, and if you want to put they've supplied the PDF for July, you've supplied that in the 2014 folder for July PDF. Just move that down, and that button to June or July, I can't remember. July is already registered to that, and once a year, then as you move on, all you need to do, say if you want to start 2015, you just move this down to match up at 2015. I haven't actually changed those, but it's quite simple to just do that, apply, OK. So it's once it's set up, it's very quick, so it's only a kind of 3-step thing. Anyway, I hope that helped. This is Egg. Goodbye.